Field here in St. Petersburg. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
Here's the first pitch. Byron Buxton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
First pitch, 405.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Byron Buxton, number 11 for him on the season, as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in here at 256. 21 homers and 59 RBIs. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 29 driven in. The 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year, 26 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. The 1-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s, but Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Now to the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in is Brendan Lau, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. At the knees, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Barrios has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
1 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Randy Arozarena, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes strike 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. More of the show Saturday baseball after this. Ready now is Jorge Polanco, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Polanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Luis Arias will be next. Set to deliver on 3-0, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
That'll bring up Luis Arias as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Polanco over at second. Arise at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
To the plate now, Ryan Jeffers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. (2-0) to the Twins left fielder. Runners are at second and third with one down. Two and one to count. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
The 2-0 pitch. 2-1. Second and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now at the plate, here is Willie Adames. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Brett Phillips will bat next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A ball and no strikes. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
First offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Margot's on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Next to stand in is Mitch Garver. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Buxton is right there, one down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Joey.
So a runner at first with one out now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Two balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
Here now is Mike Zunino, struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Count 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Nelson Cruz. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he misses again, 2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And now in the box, Luis Arias, a base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Polanco stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot looks up. Gone! Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan.
So now to the plate, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brendan Lau.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Jeffers is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in will be Willie Adames, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Phillips is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Pitch is popped up. Wendell has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Brett Phillips. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And that's low, ball 4. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we find that these guys are currently third best in the AL in that department. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now back, the designated
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. From the stretch, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There goes Margot. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the one. They trail in this one 3-0. Josh Fleming is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Garver, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball three, but make it 2-1 instead.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Into the box, Luis Arias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
Two out with the man at first. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Popped him up. Rousseau waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Twins wind up stranding one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
First baseman, Joey Wendell.
First offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Rain, and he will whip this one over to first.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So here's Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter Miguel Sano. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, up there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners off for second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
So the next to bat will be Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Sano, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron
Byron Buxton stands in again as they're back to the top of the order. He jump-started the game with a leadoff home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. They lead it 3-0. So here is Randy Arozarena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a looper to left, and that's in there. Base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Up next for the Rays, Brett Phillips. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Manuel Margot, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Marcus.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. One left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Now into the box, Josh Donaldson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Swing and a line drive. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in next, Mitch Garver. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Garver stands at first with 1 out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Big spot
Second
here.
baseman.
First and second, 2 men gone, and next to hit will be Luis Ariz. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Phillips is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Third baseman, Michael Brasso.
And now the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Meadows.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-1. Fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Now it'll be Miguel Sano. Last time through was a base hit.
The designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter.
Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 and 2.
Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Trevor Richards enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Byron Buxton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1, here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Phillips. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. To the plate now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great round.
He has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Jeffers on second. Kepler on at first with 2 down. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Twins get a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Twins 4, the Rays nothing. Hansel Robles, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Robles, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Bases are empty, one man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Randy Arozarena. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Alex Colomé comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Into the box, Willy Adames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out and a runner on second base. That misses 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-2. Shoots this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Brett Phillips, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot. Out in front of it, strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Michael Brasso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-2 the final score today. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head